finance management laws. On or around the 6th September 2022, the governor grossly violated Articles 201 and 207 of the Constitution and grossly violated Sections 1092 and 159 of the Public Finance Management Act, grossly violated Sections 12 and 24 of the Public Office Ethics Act, and grossly violated Sections 16 and 35 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, engaged in gross misconduct and engaged in gross abuse of office by directing the Meru Teaching and Referral Hospital to spend all revenue at source, whereas all monies raised as or received on, by, or on behalf of the county should be paid into the county revenue fund. Issuing of waivers on fees at the Meru Teaching and Referral Hospital, whereas the county executive committee member for finance is the only person legally empowered to grant such waivers, and directing county government officers to participate in furthering and advancing the interests of Waite TV, a media station owned by Mcas Advertiser Limited, a private company owned by the governor through her close relatives as proxies. Evidence of the governor's gross violation of Articles 201 and 207 of the Constitution and the gross violation of the sections 109 to 159 of the Public Finance Management Act, gross violation of sections 12, 24 of the Public Office Ethics Act, and gross violation of sections 16 and 35 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, gross misconduct and gross abuse of office as set in the video saved as Annex 18 in the first in Mcas. A transcription of the video is attached as Annex 18 to the affidavit supporting this motion. Further evidence is in the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission letter dated the 19th of October 2022, and the document is attached as Annex 18B and Annex 18C, the affidavit supporting this motion. The fourth charge. Misconduct relating to the nomination of CECs. On or around the 18th November 2022, the governor engaged in gross misconduct, grossly violated Articles 10, 73, and 75 of the Constitution, grossly violated Articles 10(1) of the Public Appointment, County Assembly's Approval Act 2017, Annex 19A, and Annex 20A in support of affidavit in support of this motion, dated in Meru days 21st day of November 2022. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is the notice of the proposed motion for the impeachment of the governor of Meru County. I beg now to lay before this assembly the notice of motion together with the flash drive containing all the evidence, Mr. Speaker, and I would like to invite the honorable member for Kawira, Mr. Speaker, to second the proposed motion. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I would beg.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you, Mr. Can go ahead and read?
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Ian Kawira, for reading the motion. Can you take the next item? And then the second statements. Can you take the next one, Dr. Order number 8, motions and bills. Honorable members, before we take the next order, I want us to go back to order number 2, that is communication from the chair. And honorable members, I've been informed that we have students from Kidakanaro Secondary School and Kidakanaro that is in Saudi Yanti. Can you see down the students have a seat? This is a visit by the Canal Secondary School. The assembly has been notified that the Canal Secondary School is basically to report the assembly on Tuesday, 22nd November 2022 at 10 a.m. We are a total of 35 students, and we are accompanied by three teachers. The Canara staff seat, it's a secondary school that is in South Imenti, Meru County, and in particular that is Abogeta East. And I welcome the students of the Canara Secondary School in this assembly. This is the Parliament of Meru, of the Meru County Assembly. And at this juncture, I would wish to give at least 3 to 4 members 2 to 3 minutes to welcome the students and also give them some words of encouragement because they are the future leaders. Thank you, members. Anybody wishing to give a comment or to appreciate students can catch a speaker aside. Let's start with the Honorable Aaron, the MCA for the area, that is our location.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome my school. I come from Abogeta East Ward, and for the purposes of records, I'm representing Abogeta East residents. I take this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to thank the administration of my school in my ward, and then by able principal and their teacher concerned. As part of the ongoing process of encouraging our students across the county, I want to encourage them that they should study hard, considering where we are coming from. Abogeta East is based on the lower side of Meru County, part of it bordering the County, and part of Igoti East from the left. And I want to encourage my students by telling them that when they are here in this assembly of Meru, they are most welcome, and they must learn from us, and especially from me, that anybody can become a leader. And I encourage them to work hard in their studies, and then from there, especially now they are approaching the end of the term and the year exams. I also take this opportunity to wish them success in their exams, because I understand the exams are around the corner, despite the fact that this year, for the time I've been their MCA, I've not been able to offer them bursaries, because I know the school has needy cases, but we've been trying day and night to see whether we can have the breakthrough. But I promise the institution that in near future, you'll be getting your bursaries in due time, because time will tell. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and thanks, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. Yes, Mheshimiwa Kawira, you are more closer to those young boys. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. For the purposes of records, my name is Kawira Benson, representing youths, especially veterans and the Revolution Important Party. I want to firstly thank Mheshimiwa for taking up this step of looking for a space for the students from the ward to come and learn what happens in this August house. And secondly, I want to welcome the students and the teachers accompanying them. As a young person, I'm always so much elated to see young people who are willing to learn, who are willing, to take up leadership roles, because now these are the leaders that will shape our community going forward. And they have come in such a great day. They have come to this house in a historic day, where we are, this house is doing one of its greatest marks. So students feel much welcome. I want to encourage you as a young person that it is possible that will become members of county assemblies in the future, you will become senators in the future, you will become members of parliament in the future, you will become great people because this county needs leaders like you. So learn from this house, learn to, represent your country very well, learn to represent your community where you come from very well, and it is possible. Nobody should limit you because you are a young person. And I want to wish you all the best in for those who are doing exams and even the rest of the students. I want to take this opportunity to wish them success in the KCSE and the KCP. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Kawira. At this juncture now, allow me to give a chance to my student, Honorable Joseph Kawira. And there are those young men that also the teacher and the student are sitting in the same assembly. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the purpose of records, I'm Nicholas Astin, Amuna District, representing the people of Mcas. As the Speaker said, I am now privileged to be assembly, to be sitting together with my teacher, Honorable Impeach, who is the Speaker today. I'm also privileged to have a student in this house, Mr. Speaker, member for Accra, one of my students some time ago. Again, in this assembly, I have two members of staff who are my students as well. So I can say, I cannot belittle what education can do in this life. Having been a person who has lived in poverty in a school, and knowing what education can do, I encourage these young souls that it is doable, it is possible, and whatever they aspire in life, they shall get it in eternity. Mr. Speaker, I welcome them so much and encourage them to be positive in life because everything they wish, one day it shall come to pass. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Joseph Kawira. Honorable Square.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I also want to take this opportunity to welcome the students, and I want to start by thanking the principal for the Kintakanaro Day, who happens to be a colleague of mine and a friend, for this great opportunity for the students. And I would also want to say, Mr. Speaker, as I encourage these young students, who I believe are coming because they are history students, having taught history in government in high school, I think the students have learned mainly about the county government, and especially about the two arms of the government, that is the county executive and the county assembly. I would also want to note, Mr. Speaker, that just like you, I also have a member seated in this assembly that I taught history and government in high school, Honorable Frida Raito, and I want to encourage the young students that they can also sit here like Honorable Frida. I would also want to say, Mr. Speaker, that as Honorable Muna said, education can make them what they don't know. And I want to note that as a teacher of history, Mr. Speaker, history and government makes the best lawyers. So I want to encourage them because they can also become very, very good lawyers of this country. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. You are refused to acknowledge that you are colleagues also. You only acknowledge the principal of the canal, that we are principals at the same time. And we are colleagues also. I taught history and government. Honorable Najim from Abraham Award.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. My name is Jim Muchu, representing this assembly. And I really want to welcome the students from Abogeta West, East, sorry, and that's the school and the administration for finding free to bring the students here. Everything go along with inspiring them. And Mr. Speaker, for many of us,
when you are going and went through the school, we never had such opportunity. Impeachment of our own governor, Mr. Speaker. So I'm saying it's an historic day, and I know it go in the books of history. And even for the students, they go a long way in teaching the women as they grow up on how to, when they get power, on how to use power properly, and also the consequences of misuse of power and other aids. So, Mr. Speaker, I really thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mheshimiwa Jim. As I close from this side, Member of Karen, 2 minutes each.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For record, I am Karen Kibuko, representing the great people of the municipality. And being a youth mentor, I feel I'm honored to also speak to and welcome our students who are visiting us today. And Mr. Speaker, someone once said that the greatest thing about education is that there is no one can take it away from you. And Mr. Speaker, what is happening today is to encourage our young people to utilize the time that we have and take advantage of education, because the moment they learn, no one will take it away from them. And as I finish, someone once said, Mr. Speaker, that success has many fathers, but failure is an orphan. Let these young people realize that they can achieve anything they have, and they will have many people celebrating them once they achieve. This honorable house today, we have celebrated because God gave us that opportunity. And the opportunity that we have, they can also have it, so they can dream and achieve the dreams. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Karen. As I close this right now, Honorable Kawira.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. And for purposes of record, my name is Patrick Kawira, representing the great people of the West. And I take this opportunity to join my colleagues to welcome the students and their teachers, this honorable house, and specifically for this morning sitting, and to give a word of encouragement to them, Mr. Speaker. The honorable members who are seated in this house today, they are all product of our public institution, Mr. Speaker. And sometimes our students get misguided and they are back to private schools, Mr. Speaker, being told that if you attend the studies at a private institution, you are likely to succeed. But that's a way that has not seen the light of the day, and to them they can attest and testify that indeed our public institution, with the guidance of our teachers, and Mr. Speaker, it's good today that we have had testimonies from Honorable Kawira, Honorable Muna. No, used to be Honorable Muna was only a student, we never knew he was a teacher to some of us, and it's a great milestone. And the student, yes, you can. Don't limit yourself. Don't look down upon yourself. Trust in the Lord. Be courageous and determined for your day will come. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable David.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika, kwa sababu ya kumbukumbu za rekodi. Mheshimiwa Brady nawakilisha wadi ya Vilvest. Mimi kama mwalimu wa Kiswahili, Mheshimiwa Spika, niruhusu nizungumze kwa lugha ya Kiswahili kwa sababu nilipoona walimu wenzangu, kwanza kabisa nishukuru ili kuuke sababu ya kuona ni vyema tuweze kuwaleta wanafunzi, kwa sababu nakumbuka kwamba ile siku ya kwanza niliweza kuwaleta walimu wale wa shule ya msingi wakaweza kuhitimu cheo. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, tuna rule ya Ibra hivi kwamba hamna mtu ambaye anaweza kupata rule isipokuwa na Ibra, lakini wana ndoto ambayo ya kusomea ndoto ya adabu. Mheshimiwa Spika, vile vile ningependa kuwapendekeza walimu ama kuwashukuru walimu wenzangu ambao wanaona ni vyema zaidi kuleta wanafunzi hao because waweze kujionea wenyewe na kujisomea, kama vile mathalan mwenzangu alivyosema Bwana Jim, ni siku ya kumbukizi za rekodi ambazo zitaangaliwa katika Kenya nzima na hata katika la Meru County. Ilikuwa Mheshimiwa Spika, ningesema kwamba bwana mmoja alisimama kindete na akamuuliza, ulikuwa na umati na hadhara ambayo ilikuwa imerejelea ama ilikuwa katika jambo fulani, akauliza katika kiganja changu cha mkono nina kiwavi, na kiwavi huyu yu hai au amekufa? Akauliza baadhi ya wachache, wengi wakamwambia amekufa, wengine wakamwambia yuko hai, lakini mwisho wa siku na lile somo akamwambia kwamba maisha haya ya kiwavi huyu yamo katika mikono ama vile viganja. Wanafunzi, ningependa kuwapatia changamoto, wacheni kisitiwe mchanga, kidagaa chenu kisioze, kwa sababu ukiangalia wanawana walio katika jumba hili, nyinyi mna bahati na pia mna uwezo wa kwenda nyanda za juu zaidi kuliko hata vile tulivyo hapa. Ili kwamba ningependa kuambia kwamba mnapokaribia kufanya mtihani wenu wa mwisho, ndio kwamba maisha yenu yule kiwavi na katika viganja vyenu, na kule nje kuna dunia ni msumeno ambao ukata mbele na nyuma. Na msomo mwingine ambaye ni Euphrates Kisilale akasema kwamba dunia mkavu kiumbe usiwegelee. Tukienda kule nje jamani, ndio kwamba mweza kupata wale ambao watu wanaweza kuwapatia maono ya ruya ya Ibra, ili hali si wale ambao wanaweza kuwapotosha mkambulia katika. Mheshimiwa Spika, asante sana kwa kupata nafasi.
Mheshimiwa Juki.
Speaker, sir. My name is Joseph Juki, representing the group and the great people of Mcas. I want to congratulate the students and the teachers who have found time to come and visit this assembly today. Mr. Speaker, I'm lucky that one time I was a teacher, and still I am, because it says, once a teacher, always one. And I was not very good in history, but today I remembered a few things that I learned many years ago in history. I learned from one dictators like Mussolini, the kind of Hitler, and those ones came to pass. And I'm happy that students have come today and they remind themselves of the history. That history is repeating itself today. We still have dictators. Wow, they become dictators. And I'm happy that at those days, there was no good solution to all of them. As time went by, Ross,
You know the Meru County people are dictators.
No, Mr. Speaker.
What do you mean, Mr.
I mean, a few are dictators.
Please don't be specific.
Mr. Speaker, the dictator what we teach today. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that the greatness, one time I read that when you want to become great, greatness is not found in pride, it is found in humility, in love, and most so, great people are those who have power, never to abuse it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. I'll give you this opportunity to Honorable Mwalimu Beniti.
Asante Bwana Spika kwa nafasi hii. Kwa rekodi inaitwa Meru Julius, nawakilisha watu wa Kawira. Na niseme kwamba leo nimewasikia walimu wakinena mengi, na kwa sababu nimesikia misifa ya kemkem za wanafunzi waliopitia katika mikono ya walimu, na mimi nina wangu hapa nyuma yangu paparazi Moses Mlaki ambaye ni mpiga picha na pia mtangazaji wa Tulize. Mimi nataka kuwashukuru sana walimu wa shule ya Mcas kwa sababu ya kupanga kuleta wanafunzi wao hapa angalau kupata mwao katika maisha yao mustakabali wa kesho. Ni jambo jema sana kwa sababu sisi tulikuwa wanafunzi pia, na nimesikia pia kuna walimu wengi sana wa historia na Kiswahili kama mimi, na nikaona kwamba ndoto zetu bado hazijatimia. Tungali na safari, na ninaomba hata wale ambao ni walimu wa shule hii bado ndoto zenu zipo, endeleeni kuota, kwa sababu unaweza kubadilisha nafsi ya kuwa mwalimu unakuwa lakini kesho unakuwa daktari. Kuna matumaini mbele. Pili, niwashukuru tena walimu kwa sababu ya kuvumilia na kupenda wanafunzi wao ili wawe hata zaidi yao. Na mwisho niseme kwamba sisi kama wabunge wa kaunti tuwe mifano mema kwa sababu ya hawa wanafunzi ambao wabunge wetu, ili kesho yao ing'ae hata kutushinda. Asante Bwana Spika.
Thank you, Honorable National Kawira from Kawira, and then we'll conclude with Honorable Kawira from that.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving this opportunity. First of all, to welcome the students and also to congratulate them. I'm glad that there are many pictures here. Since I'm a conduct of those pictures, I want to support them. But those who are not going to pictures, they are going to the students. And that's cut across where they run. Mr. Speaker, sir, as much as you have a student here, I want to encourage them. I'm having the Sunday school teacher and also the youth teaching our church. I want to tell them to refer them to the book of Proverbs, where you read a lot about youth. And you notice specifically, see the verse that there's a verse that says, daughters, listen to your mother's advice, and sons, listen to your father's advice, so that when you go, you never run astray. There's also in the second Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 18, which says that many people will come to teach you, but choose which is the best for you, and your future will be brighter. So I want to encourage them and tell them that this world has a lot of moral decay, and nobody will be progressing the steps each and every day, but it's upon them to choose which is best, to learn from media. There are a lot of things which they can choose and which they can live right. So the life is upon them to make their life better, and even to make them so I want to encourage them and tell them to be happy, enjoy life, walk where your eyes are looking forward, never be intimidated, learn to serve, and even to deliver to your family, community, and society as much as you are being taught. Today is an historical day, and I'll mark it with part of it. And as much as you live, I will remember this day. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you, Honorable William Rangiri. 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me the opportunity to join my fellow honorable members to welcome the students of Tepakanaro Secondary School. For purposes of record, my name is Aurelio Murangeri Kiramana.